And I'm back with another reaction. So today I'll be reacting to Post Malone eats his last meal. So I'm not going front. I did see like a screenshot of this on Twitter, and they were saying that Post Malone is getting life in jail in prison. So I did get spoiled, unfortunately. But anyways, we still have a 34-minute video to watch. We're gonna sum it up. We're gonna try to cut it up and make it a shorter video. But listen, like, comment, and subscribe because I do daily giveaways. Okay, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube because I will be doing giveaways, so you don't want to miss that. And also come to my Twitch and hit that follow button to increase your chances of winning the giveaway. All right, let's get right into it.
I'm Post Malone, and my last meal would be mozzarella sticks and garlic knots with a side of marinara sauce and Raising Cane's chicken tenders, stuffed crust pizza and chicken parm, filet mignon with teriyaki sauce and spicy ramen with a glass of my Maison No. 9 wine, then Frosted Flake cereal and chocolate chip cookies for dessert.
Nah, what? That is bad.
Every person has exactly two things in common. We all gotta eat and we're all gonna die. Today's guest is a multi-platinum recording
that for your
artist,
last
amateur, ghost hunter,
meal?
and former wedding
That's
DJ.
garbage,
His
bro.
album Austin drops on July.
Let me tell you what I'm eating for my last meal. First of all, if cereal is in your last meal, you got something really wrong with you. So my last meal, look, simple. Give me a bunch of lobster. I want lobster. I want crabs. I want mashed potatoes because I love mashed potatoes. I want rice, different traditional rice. Maybe some Indian rice, maybe some jollof rice, maybe some Chinese rice. But give me mad different types of rice. I want steak. What else? Steak. What else for dessert? Probably give me some cheesecake, one of my favorite cheesecake. Give me some hot wings. I love hot wings. What else? Give me some lamb chops. What else? Lamb chops. What else do I want for the drink? For the drink, give me vento. Give me lemonade because I love lemonade. What else would I want to eat? Maybe give me some Mexican food in there. Give me some tacos. Give me some tacos in there. Give me some birria tacos with the sauce that you dip into it. For the sweets, like I said, cheesecake, maybe funnel cake, maybe so many options, bro. But mainly I would really heavy rely on seafood, bro.
His newest album, Austin.
I don't care about your intro, buddy.
And I don't know if anyone's ever posed this question, but a guy I work with named Lewis, he said, why don't you just make your last meal, essentially, if you were in prison, why wouldn't you make your last meal a never-ending buffet?
I like that you're trying to actively cheat death within a pure hypothetical that's just meant for people to be BSing with each other. It's like if you
Yo, Post Malone is so skinny, bro.
But surely there's something in the Genie contract that prevents that.
I haven't seen it. I haven't had my lawyers look at it yet, so we'd have to take a look. And
How often do you think about death?
How often do you think about death in general?
You think about it a lot, especially now I'm a dad, and I'm like, okay, I got to take care of myself so I don't kick the bucket or anything. And, I think a lot of songwriting and stuff that I do has to do with thinking about mortality and why are we here and all this stuff. So I spend a lot of time thinking about it with a guitar and a whiskey in the woods.
Well, I'm incredibly excited to get down to it. You ready to eat?
I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready. I'm ready to get these good grubbins.
First course meal.
All right, Posty, for the first course we have
Raising Cane's. I heard Raising Cane is good. I never had it though.
Let's go, Trevor.
Long fermented.
They don't have any Raising Cane's in New York.
Whoa! Mozzarella sticks. These are hand breaded in house. A little bit of fresh mozzarella.
Whoa!
Fresh dipping, and then of course we got the Raising
Whoa.
Cane's chicken tender meal, complete with the cane sauce, the Texas toast, the fries.
No.
God dang, man, the smell in here is incredible.
This looks
I
good.
don't know how to even react because I never had this kind of feast before.
Whoa.
Dig in, man. I'm thinking
Sure.
you're-
Mind you, look, this guy is so tight because you can
Here,
tell
I'll
he's
just
on a
start
diet.
showing
Yeah, go,
He
go,
can't
go.
eat this.
Okay, tell me about the chicken tenders.
Oh, sorry,
Sure.
excuse
Because
me.
that is like the first time I ever met you. You were on set here like 5 years ago. And I remember you had like 50 chicken tenders and like 50 things of ranch for like all
What?
you and your crew, and y'all were just like eating chicken
Like,
tenders.
on me?
Wait, before
No, like-
before we continue, hey, listen, you can I'm gonna give y'all some pointers. You can eat anything you want. You just have to eat portions of it. So you can eat whatever you want. If you want to eat burgers, if you want to eat fries, whatever, eat small portions. You can eat whatever you want. These people that's telling you, oh, you only can eat salad, or you can only eat this, they're all lies, bro. Because you can eat a salad, but you could overeat a salad. And now it was still go over your calorie deficit. The way how you lose weight or how you maintain a certain weight is by keeping a certain calorie deficit. Now, if you're wondering what calorie deficit is making sure that your calorie intake is less than your calorie than the calories you burn. So your calorie intake is less than your calorie outtake, all right?
It was like in like The Rider, right? Which some
okay.
rock stars
Yes,
will
sir.
have
Yes,
like not to like pigeonhole you as a rock star.
Not
You're
at
also a wedding DJ and ghost hunter.
That's very true.
But no, some people will have like a crazy rider, right? And yours is just like, I want a bunch of chicken tenders.
Yeah, you hear horror stories about like, you know, I only want the green Skittles.
Yeah.
I just want chicken nuggets, man, or any form of this absolutely
Whoa,
sensual.
you put in salt on that?
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, they're so stretchy. Let me
Dude,
get.
you gotta
some
get it
of
while
these.
it's
Yeah,
hot.
I know. Let
Go
me
while
get
it's
some
hot.
of these. I don't know. I'm
That
a
looks
simple man. I eat like I'm
amazing.
4, and I want to live like I'm 4. I think everybody does. I think that's the goal. So maybe this is me internalizing, or you know, just trying to hang on to my youth a little bit.
Do you think that that's a bad thing at all? Because like you've obviously like made your
You could
life
tell Post
somewhat
Malone does
accomplished,
not eat a
right?
lot, bro.
Like becoming, you know, such a big star and having like so many people that sort of depend on you, and that, you know, that theme ends up in a lot of your music. Do you wish that you could just go back to that time?
I think everybody's trying to get back and relive that youth, because like 4-year-olds don't have to pay taxes,
That's true.
which is pretty badass.
Yeah, 4-year-olds are the original sovereign citizens. Taxation is theft. Yeah,
I'm not paying them. I'm 4 years old. Look at me. But I don't know. You know, I'd say it's
4
made it
years
harder.
old,
That's
buddy.
a maniac move.
I went for it, dude.
I think you're not. You just got put on an FBI watch list.
come for me.
Putting them
Come
on
for me.
You know,
Pause.
this is totally random. Chick-fil-A makes. You can't buy it from the store, but if you order it, like, so you make it yourself, they make a chicken parm sandwich.
But like they got marinara sauce sitting in a Chick-fil-A. That sounds like a
Now
conspiracy.
you're
to
definitely
me,
on
brother.
a FBI watch
That
list.
sounds like
Let's
a
be careful
conspiracy
with
to
what
me.
we talk about here.
Posey, speaking of conspiracies,
Okay.
no, something I want to ask you about, because you are like known the world over as like the nicest guy, and that certainly jives with everything that I've ever seen with you. Like the fact that you shook every single crew member's hand.
I
in-
think we could skip
in the
this
general
part. We
theories
could skip that
of
part.
Total global collapse, right?
Okay.
There's a couple possibilities.
Yes, sir.
One could be general nuclear war, right? My dad lived through the
Yo, this is making
Cuban
me
Missile
hungry,
Crisis?
and I'm fasting,
Yeah, my dad lived through the Cold War
bro.
and the Cuban Missile Crisis. That was like a real present threat. There's that. You know, we see things happen around the world. There's impending civil war. That's something that could happen. People start turning on each other, you know, get pitted against each other via media and politics. And then there's something completely external factor here.
Yo, y'all better appreciate this video, bro, because I'm literally fasting watching other people eat, bro.
Aliens. If you had to put your money where your mouth is, which one of those three is the most likely scenario?
Well, there's 4.
What's the fourth?
Catastrophe.
natural
Natural
descent,
catastrophe.
Is it actually going to be a natural catastrophe, or is it going to be caused by like...
Well, it could be a asteroid or Yellowstone blowing up, or
Is Yellowstone going to blow up? What do you know that I
you
don't,
didn't know
dude?
that?
No, I didn't know that. What
I
do you
don't
mean
know
that?
when. No one really knows when.
Well, if you had to guess, like, I don't know. You're the only person that's introduced that idea to me, so now I just want to know. I want to know what you know.
It's a massive volcano.
What? We all knew this?
What if it's all 4 at the same time?
It could be.
We're all fighting each other. Aliens are trying to abduct people to stop people from fighting, and then the asteroid hits.
I mean, it'd be...
And make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video, because the next video I'll be reacting to the guy who exposes that aliens are real. Now this guy is validated. He worked in some special forces or whatever, so for 15 plus years. So his word is the true word. It's not like some razzle dazzle whatever conspiracy
and then
theory.
At that point, wouldn't you feel stupid buying like a $3 million home that's apocalypse proof? I feel like the asteroid's gonna blow right through that.
Depends on how big it is.
Did you asteroid proof it, dude? Is that what you're telling me?
No. I don't know if they sell that technology. But I don't know, especially for some events. I have a 1-year-old, so especially that's kind of super put it in perspective. And it's, it's wild times that we live in.
This
We're
is
all
a
so
W
divided, and
interview,
there's so
though.
much going on in the entire
Good
world.
questions.
So we got food for like 30 years. We got, it's not as good as this by any chance.
If you need a chef for when it's
That would be
goes
absolutely.
down,
What tools do you need? I feel like you have some bougie tools.
Bro, no, nothing. No, give me a hot plate and like an old tin can lid, and just keep me safe, man.
I need a paperclip and like a communion wafer.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I can make
the
you a 6-course
craziest
meal
thing.
out of that. I can make you a 6-course meal.
Oh, so
Well, you
he's
wanted
a
rice pilaf. Okay.
he's a chef.
How has having a kid changed your perspective on like what it means to live a good life?
It's definitely made me take better care of myself. I want to be around to see her go and do kick-ass stuff. And before, I was really drinking a lot and smoking a lot and stuff. And I kind of took everything and toned it down a little bit. And I'm, doing my best and really got my weight going.
Saying you look like a yogi. Like you look like you could be teaching like a punk rock yoga class at the Equinox Fitness right now.
Do they have that?
Not yet, but I feel like if you
You
put
just
your
see
name on
Henry
it-
Rollins up there doing a yoga
probably
class.
goes
That would
there.
be amazing. Dumbledore! It'd be so sick. Serge Tankian.
I literally okay. This is a stupid aside, but like, hear me out. I literally saw Serge Tankian right outside the Equinox at the Erewhon in Studio City once, and I almost just went, "Hey man, love your stuff," and I didn't do it.
Because he gets the conspiracies too.
What's your like number one conspiracy of choice? Like, what's the one that you like truly believe in your heart of hearts that's true?
That Chick-fil-A has marinara sauce.
You heard it here, folks. That's the TMZ headline right there.
It's there. Don't let them say no.
Why would Chick-fil-A have
All right, folks, after
marinara
eating a bunch of
sauce?
mozzarella sticks and marinara, we're on to course number 2, which is a stuffed crust cheese pizza. Again, everything homemade, some fresh mozzarella right there in the crust, and then the chicken
Bro, this is
parmesan,
so-
not from Chick-fil-A, pounded out chicken breast, salted overnight. My secret recipe.
Nah,
Only
chicken
egg white
parmesan
dredged,
is
extra
actually
crispy,
mad good.
Marinara sauce, mozz.
You
and then,
lost
of
me
course,
with
you
the
got crushed
pizza
pepper
though,
parm.
bro.
Do you want me to just like do a little sprinkle?
Sure.
A little sprinkle. I'm not as artistic.
He
your
gotta
dis-
be
at your
high or
discretion.
something,
Just tell me
bro.
one.
He has to be high.
like the Olive Garden.
You got chicken tender fries, then you got pizza.
You don't have to ever stop.
Like, bro,
I
you
can
have to
handle
be
myself.
high, bro.
What we're gonna run
handle
out.
my stuff.
That's perfect.
Okay,
That's
okay,
really
beautiful,
good.
beautiful.
But
And then just a little-
I
heavy on
love,
that side.
yo. By the way, that red thing, I love that on my pizza, bro.
So
It's
I
like
like
makes it
cheese,
spicy.
I see that you love cheese. It's in a lot of the courses.
You never see like
I don't really
love
like
something until
garlic
someone
like
asks
that.
you what you like, and you're like, "There's a theme here."
Yo, chill out on the
That's why I
garlic.
think it's like such a fun little exercise because it's like
He just ruined the pizza,
No,
bro.
That's fine. I trust you.
Your last meal, I think it like teaches you about what's actually important in your life, and you have found out that you want to eat like you're 4 years old because being 4 years old ruled. You didn't have to pay any taxes.
That's true.
Government wasn't breathing down your neck when you were 4 years old.
Neither were the
You just like.
aliens.
The aliens, they don't target the 4-year-olds. They're useless in the mines.
Exactly.
They're mining silica, to get the 5G to, overtake your brain. What I'm saying is, dig in, man, please.
Thank you very much. Where
Of
should I
course.
start? Am I doing the hard work first? Because usually my mommy cuts this up for me.
Do you want me to come on? No, I'm your mommy today, Posty. I'm your
No.
mommy today. No, I insist.
That's a
If you
joke.
want me
Now,
to do
everyone
an
on
airplane-
YouTube, all the FBI agents are gonna be like, he can't even cut his own chicken pie.
They're gonna think you're soft. You're never gonna be a target, dude. That's
Exactly,
great.
genius. Yeah,
God,
please.
man.
I don't know how to work. That.
Wow.
I don't know how to work that knife.
That looks amazing.
Like, do you have any like special connection to the stuffed crust? Or that's growing up on pizza.
What is this?
Hot
That's
damn.
a commercial.
That's amazing.
That's a commercial.
We did the food stylist trick where you put glue on it, so like it's gonna, yeah.
Okay, so now since this pizza is so fresh and so hot, I'm gonna eat it like I used to eat the pizzas at Pizza Hut whenever there were sit-down Pizza Huts. You remember those?
That was that was when we were a proper country.
There's nothing like going to the Pizza Hut,
No.
sitting down, and you get the red plastic cup with those like Tiffany style stained glass like chandeliers. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Taylor's about to tear up.
You
from
know what I'm
nostalgia.
talking about.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not 100 years old. I was not around in that time, buddy.
And that was a beauty of America. And now there's one in Tooele.
Is that it? Also had your home broken into.
Stuff that doesn't really matter.
Do you think it sort of helps you like cope with reality if you're sort of making up these fantasies that are worse than things that actually exist? When something bad happens, you're like, does that make sense, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
the chicky.
Oh, you're talking about the chicken parm. I thought you were talking about my psychoanalysis of you.
It's chicky parm. I can't think about anything.
Dude, this chicken parm is one of my favorite things.
It's so banging. I'm so sorry.
No. I was asking if you kind of like make up scenarios that don't exist that are worse than reality, right? Of like FBI agents constantly waiting for you, when in actuality we know the FBI does keep tabs on random people, including artists. You can see all that stuff, going back to civil rights era and before. But do you think you sort of make up these outlandish ideas to make the current reality seem less bad than it is? Does that make sense?
I don't know if I do it to make it seem less bad, but those ideas are always going in my head, and it is a constant form of anxiety. It's always like a hit in your stomach. Like, for some reason,
Your man put the chicken
I hate
parmesan
helicopters so much.
inside of the crust bread.
I hate them so much. Not like flying in them, but if I hear a helicopter, I'm like, what the hell's going on?
I kind of think it's like someone.
This guy is
And I
creative.
don't know why I do that. But then my dad was like, oh, it's the ones you can't hear that you got to worry about. And I said, all right, that makes a lot of sense. So that kind of took a little bit of the edge off. But
Yeah. But like what quiets you and what calms you down?
I play a lot of games and I spend a lot of time in my garage.
That's
And
cool.
like my special zones. Like, throw my phone away and just sit and do what I want to do.
That's
And then
cool.
There's no like outside interference or anything. I can go in my garage and work on metal stuff and go into my game zone and just play Diablo 4 because I haven't touched grass in like 2 weeks.
Bro, what character class?
Started with a necromancer, but I hear they're pretty stank.
If you wanted to take like hypothetically like a level 21 rogue under your wing,
Oh, of course.
I'm just I'm not great, but like I'm plucky.
Depends on what his
Bro,
name
if you
You
play
know,
Diablo
her name
4,
is,
bro.
Shemaya,
Beautiful
after
name.
Something's wrong
Hotep
with you, bro.
Shemaya of the band Otep.
Beautiful name. And
you so much.
yes, you are more than welcome on my journey.
This is a legal binding contract.
Here we go.
Alright, fellas, for course
Finally,
number
the
3,
good
this is like the
stuff.
main course of it all. We got the filet mignon, cooked medium rare to medium with a lovely homemade teriyaki sauce. And then we know you love
Fun fact: if you eat your steak well done, you're missing out on life. You don't know what life is, so don't talk to me.
spicy ramen, the kind of instant stuff. So we decided to get a little mythical with it, and we actually made our own ramen noodles from scratch, dehydrated them. If you will open the packet, we have invented Posty powder.
Ooh.
And now this does look like a Paris illicit drugs, but in fact, it is actually just delightful seasoning that we have made that you will open and then pour over the. How do you open it, dude? You gotta use your teeth?
You've done this before.
No, I'm trying. There we go. There we go. Okay. Pour the packet over the ramen.
Okay.
Amazing.
If you want to stock like 3,000 to 4,000 of these
I would
in your
absolutely
home,
love that. Oh my god.
there's like 15 ingredients there. We're
That
really
smells
proud
busting.
of it. And I am busting just smelling that.
Hey yo.
Drippy and somewhat busting. It's kind of just like amazing.
Okay, great. No, it is amazing.
Swaggy.
Swaggy.
Amazing.
Yeah. But it doesn't have any other literal meaning.
When's the last time you said trill?
Oh my, I forgot trill existed. That's a portmanteau of true
Right.
and real, technically, right?
Now
Is
it's time to
adapted like
skip.
the Mormon way of speaking it, living in Utah.
I was staying at a place.
Thanks, Malone.
Sir.
Can I pour you up some of your Maison number 9? Gotta get it right underneath. Talk to me about your new album, man. Talk to me about Austin. It's self-titled. Is there like a
Skips.
metaphor behind that? Like, this is more of you. You're putting more of yourself on display, a different side of you.
I don't know. It's cool because there's no features on the record.
Very cool.
And it was written by like me, Billy, Andrew, and Lou. The whole thing in Henson. And we made a bunch of it in like a week. And then went and finished it up. And I think it's a pretty awesome piece of music. And I'm super excited for people to listen to it. But no story. I just couldn't think of a name and there's no features. So I was like, you know what? It's me.
Is there any like thematic shifts? Because like you dropped one single off of it, Chemical, which is kind of like a really beautiful love song.
Sure.
To me, and something I think everybody sort of experienced, that sort of inability to let go. You feeling that intense, like, chemical bond with somebody.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Does that signify a new change in your life? Because, I mean, White Iverson, right? Which is, I think, the first song that most people heard of yours. You were, like, what, 19 when you wrote that?
Yes, sir.
When I was 19, nobody was watching me. I got to be a dumbass in private. You know what I mean? You didn't get to
I got to
have
be
that.
a dumbass in public.
You had to be a dumbass, like, in real public. You know what I mean? But for real, and now, like, seeing you mature, how has your music followed that?
I have so much more fun writing because I never used to write with a guitar. And these last two records, I started writing with a guitar, and so I figured out a cool technique that I really like is just putting the guitar up to the mic, putting my headphones on, turning the reverb like insane, and just coming up with melodies and chords that way. And I've really been trying to push the chords of a pop song or push the chords of, beat loop or, anything, and like
That's
go somewhere
interesting.
weird and weird time changes. And there's a song on the album in like free timing where there's no metronome and different time signatures. I guess I've just had a lot of fun being like wacky.
Does that give you like hope for the future? Because you had this quote where you sort of were hinting at one day walking away from music, which of course one day all of us will walk away from everything. But you said something, I mean, it sounded like something out of a J.D. Salinger novel where you were like, I just want to play games and play in the tall grass. It's kind of this beautiful, like, idyllic lifestyle. But there was also this idea that, could you actually walk away from making music? Do you think you could ever actually leave that? Or is it always going to be a huge part of you?
Well, I think it's always going to be, I'm always going to write stuff. Whether it gets released is a whole different thing, but I think at a certain point I'll just get old and I'll make songs, and then at that point no one will be listening to me, so I can make, like I always talk about acid polka. I'm working on an acid polka album.
That I've been working on my polka?
Acid
Polka.
Yeah, it's like kind of like polka, but it's very like
Yeah, I'm big into the underground polka scene.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I get it. Yeah.
Well, I could tell because I saw you at the last event.
Yeah, we didn't say anything because we didn't want to be like, hey, I know we're both the two most famous people in this room right now. Except Salma Hayek was there too, so like she was kind of.
She's super into it. She's like a little too into it. So.
That's what I'm saying. It's like weird. It's like Salma, you gotta chill on the acid polka. We're all just gonna have a good time. She's fighting people, bro.
It's fine. I'm so proud of myself. All this marinara sauce and Hazard floating around. I haven't gotten one piece on my shirt, but this is all about, my streak is about to end.
You gotta slurp
on the
hard,
ramen.
brother.
Oh
Slurp
yeah,
hard.
man. Oh, you know what I might do?
No. Oh, this man. I thought you were just gonna.
Oh, you were gonna do that?
Well, no, I thought
You
you
stole my whole
I thought you were gonna
idea.
take your shirt off. I'm trying to make you feel comfortable. I'm mirroring.
We could do that.
We're doing it.
Are you doing it?
We're going shirtless ramen.
I swear, bro.
That's a great idea for a podcast.
It's always some brolic ass people. Stuff
lean
like I
back
want to
and kinda
take their
balance
shirt
it on
off,
my
bro.
chest.
Like,
So you put it on your
keep
chest.
your shirt
this is how I
on,
eat almost all
bro.
my meals. I kind of just keep it balanced here because then you can slurp it. It's like a TV tray.
Imagine you just. What did
You
Brett
know?
Michaels say from A Little Bit of Heaven, A Little Bit of Hell?
Yo, bro, look at his tats, bro.
I don't know.
Your man look like a notebook or something where people just sketch stuff on him.
You know, I think probably the great FBI agents in the sky come and scoop you. But
Like, okay, hear me out.
I really don't know. I like to think that it's sleep.
It's just a long sleep, and you like sleep.
I really, really do.
So you're gonna
that
be
sad?
fine. No, dude, no. Okay. So the whole reason we came up with the show is because I had a crazy bout of death anxiety once. I was laying in bed and I just couldn't stop thinking about the idea of eternal nothingness. It freaked me out so much that I just started crying. There may have been some substances involved. We don't need to talk about those per se, but point is, I started thinking about that. Yeah, Robin. And so since then, I've been like, well, it's better to just face the question, right? It's like the stoic concept of memento mori. Like, you got like 10 dead rock stars tattooed on you. I haven't counted. But, you got a fair amount. I mean, from Dimebag to Elvis to Kurt Cobain. But, like, it's like you have these constant reminders of death on you. And I'm wondering why that is,
Yeah, I don't know. That's actually really interesting. And I do talk about it a lot in my music. And it's very, I don't know. It's something that you think about a lot. Especially, I don't know, as a kid, I wasn't necessarily super happy. Like, nothing that anybody else around me did or anything. Like, I wasn't like super sad because, no love or anything. I had so much love in my life, but I don't know. It was just something in me that made me sad every day. And I was sad and sad and sad. And I was like, oh shit, this got to, get better.
Sure.
And it did. And now I'm like the happiest I've ever been. And the weird part is I think about it just the same amount.
Yeah, of course.
About dying. And I'm like, because now it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's baby mama. It's my baby.
Yeah. For you, it's like, it's not your life. That's as in Trevor. He actually stole this from a former employee. We're not naming who, so they're extra special.
That looks
and then
so
a bowl of
good.
frosted flakes with extra sugar. Can I pour you up?
Thank you.
Let's see his milking
By my own
technique.
voyeuristic sociopathic tendencies.
That
let
cookie
me
looks
show.
so good.
The internet's how it's done.
Don't love it.
That's it. That's all
Bro,
it
that is the
So
worst
you're like a pretty
milking
scant on the
technique
milk.
I ever seen in
Yes.
my
The milk
life.
prude, you're very chaste.
I'm crunch. I prioritize crunch.
I prioritize sog. I let my cereal sit for like
What?
10 minutes, and what I do is I make
You're
sure
definitely on the list.
I
every
sprinkle,
time.
I sprinkle the milk over the top to make sure it's all wet,
Oh.
and then we like flood all the way at the top.
Lest we forget the shuggy.
I gotta ask, Frosted Flakes, historically a very sweet cereal.
It's not that bad.
I don't know. No, I mean it's again this is gonna come off judgy, but that's I love no. You're a guest
Only
on our
God
show.
can judge me.
Fair enough. Speaking of God,
Bro,
believe it.
sugar or
good. This is
a
frosted
lot of
flakes
sugar.
is
This is a lot.
crazy, bro.
Hit me up. I
You're
gotta-
just
I gotta do
calling
it,
for
please.
diabetes, bro.
Well, I don't know what ghosts are.
Okay.
I don't know if they're dead people or like interdimensional beings or humans from the future.
If you had to like make a bet right now on what ghosts are,
The best part is I have no idea. That's what's so interesting.
you like sitting in the mystery of it.
I don't know what it is, and I think that's part of the fun of it. But there's definitely times where you talk to something, and they speak like your
Now,
language.
that's
I don't
interesting.
know because I've
Cookies
been
with-
in places
with
in
cereal?
Europe where they speak a different language.
You
and
used to
it
eat
comes
cookies
in
with
English.
cereal?
So I don't know what it is. I think it's
That's
a really
insane,
interesting thing.
bro.
And even I'm convinced that I moved a pillow once just by looking at it.
What was the
Half
context?
serious.
What was the context?
I was sitting down on my couch watching TV, and I look at a pillow, and as soon as I look at it, it falls over.
Yo,
Okay,
that
hear me
looks
out. And
so
I'm not saying
good.
that didn't happen. I believe
Sugar
that.
and frosted flakes.
I'm like a skeptic, right? I don't believe in anything, which is really boring. I believe everything.
What about
is
NAR
scientific.
240?
What?
But you know,
that?
frosted flakes has so much sugar.
What are you talking about? What are y'all know?
When you
What are
hold the
all-
bag up
everybody
when it's
operating their
empty, when you finish off the flakes, and there's mad sugar at the
he knows
bottom.
Who is it?
Can you tell us what your name is, please? Nartu?
Nartu. He's an alien. Fody. Nartu Fody.
Not too Fody.
But no, like I believe I'm super boring in that way, right? I think there's a scientific explanation
White
for everything.
people jokes.
That has been explained, right? Like the Dybbuk box. Mm-hmm. It's one of the most haunted objects in the world. But also the person who made it, he came out and was like, no, I wrote a creative story to try and sell it on eBay. You know what I mean? So to me, there's always a rational explanation for something. But then I'm missing out on magic in the world because you get to have fun ghost hunting adventures because you believe in something. How do I become like you? Because you seem like you have more fun.
I do have a lot of fun.
You seem like you have a lot of fun.
First off, don't let your cereal get so smushy. That's the first step.
I like it real soggy.
I have a hard time with a lot of
Nah,
like
eating
skeptics,
liking soggy cereal is actually
I'll be like,
disgusting,
okay,
bro.
Let's go check
It's
it out. Let's go
I
to
cannot
Walker
eat
Ranch.
soggy
Let's go.
cereal. That's one thing I cannot do.
You're saying the real ghosts are the
Soggy
friends you made
cereal,
along
I'm
the
throwing
way.
it away, bro. I don't care. Even if it's a full bowl, I'm throwing it
Why is
away,
he
bro.
laughing?
I cannot eat soggy
Yes.
cereal, bro.
And I'd like to consider you.
Are we
ghost.
doing the are we doing
A
the sham?
ghost.
Are we? Oh, we're cheersing. I thought we were gonna feed each other. I didn't know.
We
what
can do
happened.
that too.
Yo, this is gay.
Wait, are we
crossing?
not crossing?
Bro, this is stuff you do with your
not that
girlfriend, bro.
What?
Or your wife.
I don't know, man. Let's do it, man.
Bro.
Don't need that anymore. Definitely don't need that.
See?
You want a souvenir?
Sure.
Cool.
Sign it.
Other than me, who's the one person dead or alive you'd want to share your actual last meal with?
Jesus.
What are you asking him or her?
I'm skipping that.
Raphael, because he's cool but rude.
Hell yeah.
And I wanna.
I always wanted to be Raphael.
About the whole deal.
share with a little bad boy.
When I was
You wanna
younger.
find out like what happens after you die from Raphael, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Imagine he's like pretty nihilist about the whole deal. He's like, I don't really care.
Okay. If there's a gun to your head and if you don't hit every note perfectly, you die. What's the Guitar Hero song you're playing?
Ooh.
The Priestess song, Lay Down.
Yeah.
The Priestess.
Not hitting through the fire and flames.
100% that song every time I play it.
Hell yeah. What's the song they're playing at your funeral?
Little drummer boy.
The Biebs remix or the
No,
OG?
they're traditional.
I don't know, man. That's my favorite Christmas song. Biebs, Little Drummer Boy. We can't do anymore.
Wait, he did it?
Yeah, I didn't make this up, right? This exists, and I think is like Busta or Coolio in it.
No way, Busta Rhymes is, or Coolio.
It's one of them. We'll play it after. It's a great song.
I don't know, but actually, it'd probably be Fleet Foxes something.
What's your biggest fear?
That's a really good question.
Thanks, man. I real good.
Marinara on my shirt.
So embarrassing. Oh my god, that happens at a party.
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess not being able to be there for my baby. That's kind of like my deal. And she don't need me, but it scares me, at least. Very much so.
All right, Posty One, thank you so much for coming on. If you want to deliver your last words to that camera right there.
I had a hell of a time. All that for this.
Hell yeah, man. This
Poggers.
Poggers
Also
champions.
Pog champ.
Your
Don't
man
be
said
weird champ
poggers.
and keep being amazing. And spreading love.
There it is.
What is that?
And then like
Announce him.
as
Do you have-
as well
Yeah.
too.
All right, make sure to check out Maison Number 9 wine. Is absolutely delicious. Greatest wine I've ever had. I bought a whole case myself, and so should you.
2 cases.
I bought 2 cases myself, and so should you. I know you're going to 3.
No.
And check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem out in theaters on August 2nd.
Oh, okay.
Posty, thank
New
you so much.
Teenage
They got a new
Mutant Ninja
album,
Turtle
Awesome,
movie.
coming out on July
W.
28th, also kicking off a tour in July, big old North American
Come on.
tour. Is this a
Yes,
baby
sir.
going international?
Let's finish it
Yes, sir.
up.
This
Wrap
is
it
an
up.
American tour.
Wrap it
what's
up.
The record.
Wrap it up.
The reptiles will kill me if you don't.
All right, W video. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next reaction.